All right, good morning and welcome to this active flow and breathwork class. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be here with you today as we experiment maybe. We explore some mindful movement. We'll work today in some opening postures for the hips and move into some practices of breath to center ourselves in our being and raise our energy level and bring them. We're working with the breath of light today, so we'll be working on radiance and bringing light into our being, letting the light of our being shine through. As always, remember that support precedes action. So have whatever you need for your support of your practice available: a chair, blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, eye shades, walls, tissues, anything you need to support yourself in your practice, have that available, and then utilize it as we move through the practice. Secondly, remember it is your practice. So while I will offer and invite and suggest some things from over here, ultimately you are in the privacy, safety, and comfort of your own space by design, and you are only required to be present and to breathe. Everything else is an option. So you utilize your supports to take advantage of whatever options you need to modify any posture at any time, come out of any posture at any time, take any alternative posture at any time. It is your practice. Live into that, listen to the wisdom of your own body, and all will be well. All will be well. All manner of things will be well. Let us start, as always, by grounding, centering, coming into the present moment, raising gratitude and setting intention. And we do that first by finding a supported posture. Whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like for you, whatever shape that takes for you, take a moment to bring yourself into that. And then feel into the grounding, the support that's available from grounding. Feel into the physical sensation of whatever part of your body is in contact with something: the floor, the chair, the cushion, the seat, the wall. Just feel that connection and open your awareness to that connection being support. And then from those supports, I invite you to lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Experiment with tucking your chin and shaking your head to feel the release at the back of the neck so you can feel the full length of your spine from the base to the crown. And then holding the spine elongated and aligned, I invite you to notice what happens in your torso when the spine elongates and aligns. And then coming into the present moment by coming into the body, we come into the body by coming into the breath. So turn your awareness to your breathing. Find your inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages and begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following your inhalation into your body, wherever it may go in your body, without stress, strain, or exertion. Following your exhale all the way out, releasing completely on the exhale, letting go and being present. And then holding your awareness right there, be right there at the beginning of the next inhale. Notice how the next inhale morphs and turns into the next exhale, which morphs and turns into the next inhale. And there you are in the breath, being in the breath. And then I invite you on your next inhale to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And allow to arise in your heart space gratitude. Any one thing for which you are grateful today. Perhaps for you today, just the possibility of gratitude. And whatever it is that arises when gratitude is called forth for you, I invite you to see that clearly in your mind's eye and to anchor that right there in your heart space. Anchor your gratitude in your heart space. And I encourage you to hold your gratitude in your heart space through the practice today. And then finally, this morning, if you choose, I'll invite you to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps a simple intention to just be right there with each inhale, or to just keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space. And whatever your intention is, I invite you now to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice as if it is already done. And then listening for the echoes of your intention as they reverberate in your being, I invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say, Namo Namaste. And release your hands, lift the chin, take a full inhale, a complete exhale. And then make your way to your standing posture on your mat. We're going to begin standing today. Moving into mindful movement. So let's come to the tops of our mat and bring our feet underneath our hips. Checking the outside part of the feet are parallel with the outside parts of the mat. Feeling the balance in the feet as we rock a little back and forth, heel to toe. Then find the toes, the inside and outside of the ball of the foot, the inside, outside of the heel of the foot, and press and root into your supports. Your feet are your supports. In this posture, find your support. Support precedes action. And then once we've established our supports, soften the knees and ankles, firm the hips and waist. Lift out of the waist, lift out of the side body. Let the shoulders roll up and down. Let the palms turn forward. Tuck the chin and then bring the chin parallel to the floor. Let the crown extend long. Move the hips slightly forward to feel the full length of your side body and breathe in here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high, press the palms together, maybe interlace the fingers if you like. Bring the thumbs towards the back wall. Lengthen through the body. Feel that length. And then exhale, let your body lean to the left. When your body stops its lean, take a full inhale, lengthen through both arms, and exhale. Maybe there's a little space, maybe not. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, come back to center, get long through the fingers, take the thumbs to the back wall. Exhale, let the body lean to the right. When you reach your edge, stop there. Don't forcing, nowhere to go. Inhale, get long through both arms. Exhale, maybe a little space. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, get long, take the thumbs towards the back wall. Maybe roll the eyes up, maybe lift the chin a little bit, maybe lift out of the waist a little more, maybe shine the heart a little brighter, maybe a slight back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe a little space created. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral, get long through the fingers. Exhale, bring your hands through prayer, hinge at the hips, and fold forward into your first forward fold, releasing the head, releasing the hands. Take a breath here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Allow your head to hang. Release the back of the neck. Release the hands. Brace here. Grab opposite elbows and feel how that helps support the lift of the hips. Press back and up through the hips. Feel how that lengthens in the hamstrings. Switch the cross of your hands to the elbow. Breathe here. Press back and up through the hips. Exhale, release. Nod your head a little. Yes, Brian, my neck is released. Shake your head lightly, side to side. No, Brian, no tension in the back of my neck. Release the hands to the shins. Press the palms against the shins. Inhale to a flat back. Bring the torso parallel with the mat. Lengthen through the crown. Chin and sternum in alignment here. Long side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here, press back to the hips, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, release the head, release the hands, keep the length in the legs. Bring your hands underneath your face. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, maybe bringing your forehead toward your right knee. Stay long out of both legs. Notice the tendency of that left leg to collapse. Do not let that occur. Just stay long. No stress, no strain. Do this without an ounce of extra effort. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands back underneath your face. Inhale, lengthen through the hips. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Maybe bringing your forehead toward your left knee. Remember, in our work here, our goal is to be calm, steady, focused on the breath, and moving within our own body. Full inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands back towards center. Bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, flat back with bracing support here. Full inhale behind the heart. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. Bend the knees. And then bring your hands to your hips. Slowly rise your torso parallel with the mat. And then keeping the knees in alignment, sink the hips back. See if you can bring your torso upright, coming into your first supported chair. Breathing here, full inhalation. Complete exhale. If you're comfortable doing so, bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Press the palms. Feel the shoulders separate and engage. Downward, opening through the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders. Maybe you can straighten the torso a little long. Maybe not. This is your edge. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. On your next inhale, straighten the legs. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, release the hands alongside the hips. Turn the palms forward. Roll the shoulders up and down. Find your mountain posture here. Breathe. Full inhale. Check your gratitude. Check your intention. On the inhale, take the arms high. On the exhale, lean to your right. On your inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, lean to the left. On your inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, slight back bend. On your inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. On your inhale, brace if you need to, flat back, breathe behind the heart. On the exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, walk the hands to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands back under center. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. Brace if you like. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend the knees, feel the rooting into the legs. Inhale, rise up, gathering as you go through tall mountain, arms high. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Inhale, take a breath, settle in. Exhale, sigh it out. Move with your breath. Full inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back, bracing if you like. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Press back through the right heel and down into the ball of the right foot. And then let your hips drop in. Straight line energy from the crown of the head down the back, shoulders, hips, heel of the right foot. Pressing back. This is your runner's lunge, supported lunge. Fingertips or full heel of the palm and fingers pressing into the hands. Support yourself here. Feel that opening in your hips. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Move your right hand inside of your left foot underneath your face. Take your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, get long through the crown. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left, stacking the shoulders. Breathing here. Perhaps take that left arm high toward the ceiling. Maybe you look up and see your left thumb. Maybe not. It's early yet. Full inhale, simple twist. Complete exhale. Press back through that right heel on the inhale. On the exhale, take your left hand back to the hip. Turn the torso flat. Bring your left hand down to frame the foot. Move your right hand back up. Step your right foot forward to join the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Notice the difference in your hips. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer and take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Step the left foot back to a lunge. Press back through the left heel. Lift through the left thigh. Let the hips drop in as you lengthen through the crown. Supported lunge on this side, breathing here. Find your balance, find your support. Steady, pressing back through that left heel and down into the right heel. Feel yourself supported here. Inhale here. Exhale here. Bring your left hand inside the right foot underneath the face. Take your right hand to your right hip. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, rotate the torso, stack the shoulders to the right. Breathing into your length here. Maybe take the right arm high toward the ceiling. Maybe look up and see your right thumb, maybe not. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Right hand back to the hip. Look down. Drop your right hand to frame your foot. Take your left hand back out. And step the left foot forward to join the right. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go through tall mountain. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back to a lunge. Right hand inside underneath the face. Inhale, lengthen. Take the left hand to the hip. Exhale, rotate and stack, maybe lifting the left arm. Inhale here. Exhale, hand down, frame the foot. Step the right foot forward to join the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a breath. Check your intention. Check your gratitude. Be centered here. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Left foot back into your lunge. Left hand underneath the face. Inhale, rotate the torso. Maybe take the right arm high or keep it at the hip. Breathe, full inhale. Exhale. Right hand down, frame the foot. Step the right foot back to join the left. Press the hips high. Release the head. Let the crown fall toward the mat. Press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs. Release the heels to the bottom of the mat. Come into your first downward facing dog. Take a moment here to validate yourself. Inhale, come to a plank. Oops, if you had to move your hands and feet to be balanced, now you're in the correct position and posture to be supported. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, release the heels and head. Downward dog, full inhalation. Complete exhale. On your inhale, bend your right knee. Press back through the left heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, bend the left knee, press back through the right heel. Feel the length in the back of the body as you breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, bend both knees, exaggerate the bend, press the hips back and up, and then straighten the legs-ish. Let the heels drop towards the mat. This is your down dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale. Step the left foot forward into a lunge. Let's drop the right heel, right knee, and the top of the right foot. Let's press the hips back over that knee. So we have these straight line almost energy. Right knee is underneath the right hip. Left ankle is underneath the left knee. We're in this supported lunge. Find your balance here. Lengthen through the crown. Maybe pick up your hands. Bring your hands to your left knee. Put the left hand underneath the right palm, pressing against the back of the left hand. Straighten the arms to lift the torso, keeping that straight line through the hip, knee to ankle. Supported lunge. Let's open a little bit here. If you like, bring the arms up. Lengthen on the inhale. Take the thumbs towards the back wall. Keeping the heart open, keeping the chest open on the exhale. Drop the elbows to shoulder height. Inhale here, slight back bend, maybe look up. Exhale here. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the right thigh, right knee, step the left foot back to join the right, press the hips high, let the heels drop, come into downward dog. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the right foot forward if you need to. Help it. And then drop the left knee and align the hip over the knee. So maybe make an adjustment. Top of the left foot drops. Knee is underneath the hip on the left side. Right knee is over the right ankle on the right side. Lengthen through the crown. Maybe pick up the hands. Bring the hands to the right knee. Right hand underneath. Left palm pushing into the back of the right hand. Straighten the arms and lift the torso. Feel that support. In this supported lunge, be here. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, bring the elbows down, shoulder height, open the chest. Keeping the chest open. Inhale here, big heart opener. Exhale here. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, release the hands, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the left knee and the left thigh. Step the left foot forward to join the right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back to a lunge. Left foot back to join it. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Come all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Keep the hands at the shoulders, thumbs at the breast line. Elbows move down toward the hips and toward each other. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the knees engage. Lengthen through the crown. Feel the chin, nose, or forehead lift. And then continue to lift, pressing lightly in your fingertips. Your little baby cobra here, breathing low cobra. Stay low. And just breathe in, full inhale. Complete exhale. Let's pulse this cobra. So on the inhale, lift the crown, bring the heart forward. On the exhale, release the forehead, chin, nose to the mat. Work with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Take these little movements, these smaller expressions, to learn how to align movement with breath. Remember, breath is strength. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, curl the toes. On the inhale, begin pressing into the fingertips and the heel of the palm. Press through the back. So curl the feet, press into the ball of the feet and back to the heel. See if you can get your hips to lead as you press back into your plank. Inhale here. And then exhale, lift the hips, release the head, release the heels, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Left foot back, right foot joins it. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Release the feet. Inhale, rise up, cobra, or maybe up dog. Exhale, lower down, curl the toes. Inhale, press and lift, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a breath, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms go high. Now, as you exhale, you can keep the arms high. You can bring the hands to prayer. You can take the hands to the hips, but sink the hips and come back into your chair. Look down and see your toes. Straighten your spine. Find the arm position that's right for you. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the elbows, shoulder height, open the chest. Inhale, big heart opener. Exhale. Inhale, arms higher to prayer. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, right foot back to a lunge. Left foot back to join it. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower down, your choice. Inhale, rise up, your choice. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press to your plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the hands to the hips to prayer or lengthen the arms as you sink the hips and come into your chair. Check your alignment of your toes with your knees. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the elbows to shoulder height. Inhale, straighten the torso, open the chest, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, straighten the legs, hit the arms high. Exhale, release the hands to the chest. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Step the left foot back to a lunge and drop the left heel down and in. Angle the left toes off the long side of your mat. Balance your weight in your feet. Establish your hips. And then maybe pick up your hands. Maybe bring your hands to your knee, right hand underneath, left hand stacked. Straighten the arms. Lift the torso, supported warrior posture here. So right knee is over the right ankle or behind it. Back side of the left foot, outside of the left foot is engaged, providing the support. Maybe take the arms up. Breathe here. We're going to move this into a side angle here. So bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Straighten the torso. Inhale here. Exhale here. As you inhale, hinge forward with the torso over that right thigh. And then if you like, bring your right elbow to your right top of your right knee. Take your left hand to your left hip. Lengthen through the crown as you sink the hips. Find that length. Top of the crown, left side body. Now maybe you slide your right elbow inside your right knee so that you're not leaning on that leg. Maybe you take your left arm high. Maybe you look up and see your thumb. Maybe you take your left arm over the ear, bicep framing the ear. Side angle. Breathing here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. On your inhale, maybe take the arm high. On the exhale, bring the hand to the hip and look down. Take your right hand outside of your right foot. Square your torso to the mat. Bring your left hand down. Frame the foot. Roll to the ball of the left foot. Step the right foot back to join the left. Press the hips high. Release the heels. Downward dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Notice the different sensations in your hips, perhaps. On your inhale, look up between the hands. On the exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands and drop the right heel down and in, pressing into the outside of the right foot, down into the left heel. Drop the hips and establish your balance. Maybe pick up your hands. Maybe bring the left hand to the knee underneath the right. Straighten the arms, lift the torso, and then sink the hips and find your supported posture. Balanced and supported. Calm, steady. Focused on the breath, moving within our own bodies. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, sink into your warrior. Warrior one. Bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, lengthen the torso and lean forward over that left thigh. Now, if you like, you take the left elbow to the top of the left knee, right hand to the hip. Slight rotation there of the torso, dropping the hips in to find that long line of energy. Side angle. Now perhaps bring the left elbow inside the left knee so that we're not leaning on the elbow. And then maybe you take your right arm high. Maybe you look up and see your thumb. Maybe you bring your right hand over the ear, side angle. Inhale here. Exhale here. Breathe in. Breathe out. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, take the arm high. Exhale, bring the hand back to the hip. Look down, take the left hand outside of left foot. Bring the right hand down, frame the foot, roll to the ball of the right foot and step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Got one more here. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale. Right foot forward between the hands. Left heel down and in. Establish yourself in your posture. Find your supports. Maybe bring the hands to the knee. Maybe straighten the arms. Lift the torso. Maybe take the arms high. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Inhale. Straighten the right leg. No lock. Remember, we always keep a micro bend in that knee. No locks. A lock is a block. We want no blocks. We want energy to flow here. Moving into our triangle. Inhale here. And lengthen the torso out over that right leg. Now, your right hand can drop to your thigh, to your shin, to your ankle, to your block, hint, hint, to the floor, whatever's available for you. Left hand, go to the left hip, rotate the torso, stack the shoulders, lengthen through the crown. Find that length again. Same principle here. There's a long line of energy from the top of the crown down the left side body. In this posture, you might imagine that there's an invisible wall behind the back of your head, the back of your shoulders, the back of your hips, outside of that right knee. You're kind of up against that wall. Maybe take your left arm high, the back of your left palm, all up against that invisible wall here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the triangle between the feet and legs. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Strong core. Inhale, come up. And then switch your feet. Rotate your feet so that your left foot is now going off what was the bottom of your mat. Your right foot is now angled off the right side, long side of your mat. Arms are extended. Bring your hands to prayer at the chest. Rotate your torso, bend into that left knee. Establish it. So make your micro adjustments so that your weight is balanced between your feet. Remember, the feet are the supports. Find your support. Support precedes action. Establish your torso length. Inhale, take the arms high. Find your warrior, breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, straighten-ish the left leg and establish that balance again. On your next inhale, lean the torso forward over that left leg. Now, your right hand will come to the right hip, left hand will go to the shin, to the thigh, to the shin, to the ankle, to a block, hint, hint, to the floor, whatever's available for you. And then stack the shoulders, rotate the torso. Find that length from the crown to the outside of the right foot, that invisible wall behind the head, shoulders, and hips. Maybe take that right arm high and breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Breathe in and breathe out. Strong core here. Inhale. Rotate the torso, come upright, arms extended. Rotate your feet back. So that, again, the right foot is sort of what was originally in front. Left heel's off the mat. Bend into that right knee. Rotate that left arm. Bring the arms together. Turn the hips towards what was the top of your mat and find your warrior one. Make any micro adjustments you need to make here. Balance, steady, and sure. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. All right. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold, bring your hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to join the left. Press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, release the knees to the mat, release the tops of the feet. Press the hips back toward the heels. Come into your wisdom pose, extended child's pose. Walk your fingertips out. Release your forehead down. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands back by your feet, palms up, release your shoulders. Release your head entirely, no tension in the head. Maybe massage temple to temple on the mat. Breathing into the space. Okay. All right, we'll do a little twist here. So, let's do simple twist. Inhale, walk your hands long. And then bring yourself into table. And then continue to walk your hands and bring your torso down. Come onto your mat. And then simply roll to your back. Extending the legs long, crown long, hands by your side, palms up. Take the arms out 60 to 90 degrees. Create a little space. A simple hip twist here. We're going to bring the knees up over the hips. So if you like, you can bring the knees into the chest for a moment. Maybe give them a little squeeze to feel any release that you need there. But then bring your knees back over the hips so you feel that 90-degree angle. You're going to try to keep that angle here as you inhale. Exhale, let both knees fall over to the right, wherever they may go. Trying to keep that angle as you maybe look over your left shoulder. Simple, gentle twist here. Let gravity and the weight of the legs do the work as you breathe. Just releasing any tension in the hips here. From the work that we were doing, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, the head and knees back to neutral. Now again, if you like, you bring the knees in. Feel any tension release there, but then bring the knees back over the hips. Calves parallel with the mat. Inhale here, exhale, let both knees fall over to the left as you perhaps look over your right shoulder. And again, just let the work comes from gravity and the weight of the legs. There's no need to do anything here. Let the work of the body opening on its own be your guide, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, the knees back up. Head neutral, maybe bring the knees in, maybe squeeze a little bit. Maybe lift your nose, bringing your forehead toward your knees. Just release any tension. And then go ahead and roll or rock or gently make your way upright and come seated. We'll move into our breath work and our guided rest. We're going to balance everything. Today's practice is all about balance. So we're going to balance everything with a nice balancing breath. Now, I'm going to do an alternate nostril breath. And it's going to look different for each of you because you're going to find your own breath rhythm and your own pace and your own practice. I'm going to do a nice, tell you what, let's clear first. Let's do a Kapalabhati first to clear everything. So, Kapalabhati, frontal brain cleansing, a vigorous breath of fire or bellows breath, Bhastrika type breath. If you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, please do not pump your diaphragm. Please just do long, deep breathing. Otherwise, we're going to use the diaphragm to enhance the inhale and exhale without stress, strain, or exertion. No overworking here. I'm just going to do a quick minute to clear everything out. So let's find that supported posture. Let's find that lengthened and aligned spine. Let's find that attention to the breath. Let's take a full inhale, cleansing breath. Complete exhale. And then let's inhale to prepare. Hands on the knees, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Body is very still. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Now remember, the inhale and exhale are equal in length, volume, and intensity. This is a balanced breath, although it's an active breath, it's a balanced breath. Body's very still. Awareness on the breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point or just beyond the tip of the nose if your eyes are narrow. 10 more seconds. Take a full inhalation. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl at the heart. So pull the root lock and a navel lock, and then dip the chin toward the chest, chin lock. Relax the shoulders, let everything be in the center of your being, very still here. And then release. Let everything go, settle into this moment, just be still. Notice where you are, what shifted, what's happened. Feel the effect of your practices. Whatever they are for you, we practice for effect. We use the tools to regulate our mind states and allow ourselves to be just as we are in this moment, knowing we are all that we need. Now, I'm going to do a balancing breath, and alternate nostril breath. I'm going to do a nice, let's see, where are we? Oh, yeah, we got plenty. Good. So we're going to do a nice, steady, alternate nostril breath. So the pattern is this. We inhale through the left nostril using either mental awareness, or if you have a hand mudra and you want to actually physically block your alternate nostril, you can do that. Otherwise, we just bring our awareness to the left nostril and we inhale through the left. Pause at the top and then exhale through the right. Pause at the bottom. Inhale through the right. Pause at the top and switch. Exhale left. So we're switching on the exhales. And you'll find your rhythm and your pace. I'll count the first couple of repetitions just to give a baseline, but you'll find your own rhythm and pace from here. So let's take a cleansing breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Mental awareness on the left nostril. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. Switch your awareness. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the bottom. Stay here. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. Switch your awareness. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the bottom. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. Switch your awareness. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the bottom. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. Switch your awareness. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhaling left. Pausing and switching awareness. Exhaling right. Pausing and inhaling right. Pausing and switching, exhaling left. Just feel into the pattern and just go with your breath. No stress, no strain, no extra effort. Just inhaling and exhaling. Allowing everything to be still. Maybe you notice how things quiet down. As we breathe in and out through the alternate nostrils, we're activating those secondary channels, energetic channels, nadis, the Ida and Pingala, across the Sushumna at the points of the chakras, balancing the internal body. And seeking to open that channel between the two hemispheres of the brain, balancing the entirety of our physical and central nervous systems. Breath is strength. Knowing we can do the next thing because we're in the breath. Feeling into the power of the prana. The life force that comes on the breath. Allow your next iteration to be your final iteration. So that when you find yourself next exhaling on the left, you release the pattern, release any shaping, allow yourself to be very still. And as you move into stillness, take a moment to provide yourself with any additional support that you may want in this final resting posture. I'm going to remain here seated, resting. Maybe you have an eye cloth, a blanket, or a shawl. Whatever you may need to support yourself, maybe just 1% more support here as we just settle into stillness and silence for these last few minutes. Letting go of any shaping of the breath or of the body or of the mind. Just allow yourself to be. See if you can let go completely. Feel the support, the gravity holding you steady and sure in your space. Feel the warmth of the practice and the balance of the effort of breathing. Feel the impact or effect of that practice as it settles and spreads into your cells, into your body, into your soul. allowing whatever arises to arise without attachment or aversion. Just notice. The mind has random thoughts. The senses will provide random sensation. The body is still and the consciousness is centered. In the safety of our own space, being cocooned by gravity and held, supported, connected, present. Allow yourself to feel into that presence as it manifests for you. And we'll explore resting in silence for the next minute or so. If perchance you notice that your attention has wandered away, I invite you to bring gratitude to that noticing, and then gently and compassionately return your focus to your breathing. On your next inhale, I invite you to reacclimate to your body, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, just being aware of sensation returning, awareness returning to the body itself. On your next inhale, I invite you to check in with your gratitude and your intention. Without judgment, notice, did you hold your gratitude? Did you practice with intention? And on your next inhale, I invite you, if you choose, to float your hands to your heart in a way that once again brings awareness to your heart space, and allow to arise in your heart space perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful today. And as you witness yourself and gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, in closing, I invite you to stay here in grateful witness for as long as you like. And more importantly, when you do rise, please Take the echoes of your practice and your gratitude with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day. Mm.